Hi, today I want to talk to you about how thieves can help you get through the winter. Right now there's lots of colds, stomach flu, all sorts of things going on, and Thieves is a great blend, especially when you pair it with lemon, for helping with colds, sore throats, your immune system, all of that. And so I just wanted to go through and give you some tips that would help you. So, one popular remedy we all know about when you're not feeling well is honey and lemon in hot water or honey and lemon in tea. Well, by adding Thieves to that mix, you're actually going to improve your immune system and it will help you get over the symptoms of the cold or sore throat, whatever you might be dealing with. And there's a couple ways I do that. One way is I can take a teaspoon of honey, and this just happens to be sourwood honey that I picked up on one of my travels. It's a delicious honey. And I'll put a teaspoon of that in my mug, and I start every day with a cup of herbal tea, and I do this every day. I either take a teaspoon of honey like this, or I do something else that I'll show you. But I put the teaspoon of honey in, and then 1 drop of Thieves. Now remember, Young Living has the vitality oils that you can ingest, and there is a Thieves Vitality, so I know it's safe to use. So I put a drop of Thieves, and I put a drop or two of lemon. It's actually more beneficial than the lemon juice. It's got a stronger taste than lemon juice, plus it's got the health properties of the essential oil. And I can mix that with a cup of hot water and just drink that. Or what I do is I mix it with my herbal tea. And that's how I start my day every day. So I'm immediately working on my immune system from the time I get up to get through the day. So that is one way I provide myself with the benefits of lemon and Thieves. The other way is I do have pre-made my lemon and Thieves honey. And this is just regular honey. It's not the fancy honey. And I took 1 cup of honey, put it into a nice clean jar, and then in this jar, I did add 10 drops of Thieves, mixed it well, and because I like the taste of lemon, and the taste of Thieves is a little strong for me, I actually put more lemon than Thieves. So I did 10 drops of the Thieves, and I did 15 drops of the lemon. And I mixed it well, and I just put a label on here. So in the morning, I can take a spoonful of this. I will get the same benefits as if I took honey and added these right away. And again, I can do it in just a cup of hot water that I've heated up, or in a cup of tea, herbal tea, black tea, whatever your preference. It doesn't matter because you're still going to get the healthy benefits from the honey and from the oils. So that is one way to help with your immune system, to help with cold symptoms, sore throats. Anytime, we all grew up knowing if you're not feeling well, honey and lemon. So we just bump it up a little with the Thieves. Anytime you're not feeling well, it's not first thing in the morning, it's in the evening, but I have in here my tea, and I do have my lemon and Thieves honey, just because I know there's a lot going around. There's people calling in sick to work. I encounter people all the time who are sneezing, coughing. And so I just want to keep my immune system as strong as possible. So that's one way I use the Thieves in the winter. Another way is I came across from a friend a recipe for a throat spray. And it's a very simple recipe. Anytime I have a sore throat, scratchy throat, it just doesn't feel right, I can shake this bottle and just spray it in my mouth like that, and it will help. And what this is a 2-ounce bottle. The recipe calls for a 4-ounce bottle, but for me, it's easier just to have a 2-ounce. I can carry it with me to work if I need to. So I have in here distilled water. You could also use purified. I don't like using tap water because you don't know exactly what's in it. So purified or distilled water, and it's a 2-ounce bottle, so you can figure out how much water you're going to need. A dash of salt, and since I'm only doing half the recipe, I did 5 drops of lemon. In a 4-ounce bottle, you would use 10. And then I did 7 drops of Thieves. The recipe calls for 15 drops when you're using a 4-ounce bottle. I did 7. It's hard to measure a half a drop, otherwise I would have done 7.5. I mean, you could do 8 drops. It's not an exact thing that you have to have exactly the right amount. So if you do 8 drops, that's fine. But you can keep this handy, and it's in a glass bottle here. And like I said, anytime you just don't feel right, do that. It's a slight taste of Thieves, it's a slight taste of lemon, but because it's getting into your throat, it's going to help protect your throat. It's going to help with any germs that you're encountering. And again, it's going to help your immune system, because once it's inside of you, it is going to be boosting the whole system. And then another way I make sure Thieves is a part of my routine in the winter is, again, and I've talked about this before, I have my hand sanitizer. And this, again, it's a 2-ounce bottle. It's distilled water. And in here I put 10 drops of Thieves. I could boost it up to 15 if I know there's a whole lot going around. This is my hand sanitizer, and it smells great. I do enjoy the smell of it. Also, this is a sanitizer for fabrics. It's also, I can spray it on the sink to get rid of germs there. Anytime, if I get a cut, I can use it as a disinfectant. It's going to help kill the germs. And so Thieves really is a multi-purpose, internally, externally, to help you get through the winter months. Another thing that I do, especially when I go to church, again, we shake hands, sign of peace, but people have colds. They sneeze, they cough, whatever. So when I know I'm encountering a lot of people, and there might be people who aren't feeling well, I'll just take a drop of Thieves in my hand, straight from the bottle, and I'll wipe it on my hand, or I can take a drop, put it right on my wrists, and again, that's going to help. I know some people that will take a drop of Thieves on their tongue, under their tongue. All of that helps you. All these different ways to get the Thieves in your body, to get the Thieves on your body, to help you keep your immune system strong, to help you ward off the germs, all of the viruses and bacteria that you're encountering. It isn't necessarily going to put a protective shield, but it's all going to help in the long run. And I feel very fortunate when I do this because, as I said, I'm encountering people every day who are sick, who are just not feeling well. My husband came down with a cold. I feel so fortunate that I'm not showing any symptoms, that my immune system is staying strong. And when he came down with the cold, he texted me. I was at work, and I said, "Oh, well, do this, this, and this," and it all involved Thieves. Day and a half later, his cold was gone. I was so thankful. He listened to what I said, followed through, got rest, did all the right things, and now he's feeling much better. And I'm just so glad that we have all these oils that can help us stay healthy. So anyway, I hope that you've gotten something out of this. I hope that you stay healthy during this winter season with all the colds. And of course, if you have any questions, if you need the recipes or any of that, get in touch with me. If you are interested in learning more about the Young Living, get in touch with me. I will be glad to share my knowledge with you. Anything I can do, that's why I do this. And I hope you have a very good evening. Bye-bye.